Yeah. Game time, clock's ticking, no room to hesitate. Pressure builds, feel the weight, legends never late. Field generals carving paths, tactics like chess. On this turf, every move defines who's the best. Stay tuned, stay clutch, feel the energy surge. Every snap, every play, adrenaline's purge. Breaking it down, no fluff, pure truth to discuss. From the huddle to the end zone, it's all about us. Past collide, gladiators on this green coliseum.
All right, guys, we're in there, building. Look, here, I'm going to just get straight to the point. It's the Sunday Funday Patriot Blitz, the latest past news. Anyway, this is going to team up with some NFL headlines as we heat up the off season. Guys, it's the Sunday Funday NFL breakdown with your boy Jay's perspective. Of course, it's the Pats Blitz. But, we're going to talk some of that Patriot news. I got some NFL headlines, a few hot takes to talk about. Stay tuned, stay clutch. We're going to get into it. And plus, we're going to run through our Twitter headlines. I'm off tonight, and we're on to the live as well. I told you we're going to be consistent. We're going to remain consistent, persistent, and you can probably catch some of those shorts. So thank you, everybody. Anyway, guys, the Sunday Funday edition is here. We're going to dive into the latest New England Patriot news, off-season storylines, roster talk. We're taking a spin around the NFL with the biggest headlines making noise across the league. Today's breakdown, guys, the Patriot news, the roster buzz, the biggest headlines, definitely from around the league, especially with the Rodgers news. I got some teams under pressure heading into the rest of the off season. All right. Okay. So, what's going on, Clutch Squad? Clutch Nation. Clutch Squad. Welcome back to the Clutch Sports Media 365, the breakdown. It's the Sunday Funday edition, so late night people, all my late nighters. If you catch us on the rebound, it's the late night, guys. The Sunday Funday edition. We're gonna talk some Patriot football, of course, as well as spin dubbing. Now, let's get to it. It's the year 3 for my dude Drake May. You see him up on the thumbnail. Yes, we had to put him up there. what are the expectations? I know he's going to rise to the occasion. I hope, certainly hope, that my guy rises to the occasion and we take that giant leap. I'm definitely going for the upward bound. I'm hoping that we get a repeat run for the Super Bowl because year three, definitely addressing the line issues that we had to address, definitely getting him some weapons. That was the goal. And it definitely looks like we have done. Continue the offensive chemistry development under Mike Braves. I know that everybody probably wants to talk about the news, but I'm glad that it's dying down and there's other news to talk about because I'm a little bit over the whole scandal. I wasn't burning any candles due to that scandal. I don't care. I know it's not like I didn't talk about it. I had talked about it. I put it in the short. I spoke about it. I had a discussion about it. It's wrong. But who am I to judge somebody else for their discretions? Point blank. So we're going to leave that one there alone. Anyway, the job is, and I like what Travion put in a tweet, once football starts with all focus. That's it. Guys, what we doing is building this continuing to build the roster around winning another Super Bowl. Continuing to run back to back runs. Listen, what's the biggest questions heading into the next season? AJ Brown, offensive line, the Gonzalez deal, offensive line, weapons, defense, or consistency. Consistency is key. That is the main thing that I'm mainly really pretty much on top of. The consistency is the key for me. Can we make, especially with the schedule, and I like how today, and we're getting to that when we do our Twitter scroll, because the whole thing is the schedule breakdown. Like how people breaking down the schedule and the toughness, and man, come on. I'm a little bit over the schedule release now. We broke it down last night on yesterday's live. Tonight we might hit that before we go to the Twitter scroll, or we might hit that before we get out of here. We'll go over that. Now, how many wins this year? I posted the schedule, and I've been getting some comments. I had one person tell me some shocking news, but wow, okay. I got a 6-8, 9-10, 11-12 playoff surprise. I'm I went over the schedule last night. I was saying Super Bowl. I know is kind of um tall glass. However, folks, believe me, I think that it can be done. I do believe that the Patriots can get a Super Bowl run and get it done. I'm telling you now. I really honestly believe it could be done. Now, again, we look at this as being year three for Drake. This means expectations rise. So the expectations are up there for Drake. I definitely want to see a continued discussing offensive chemistry and development under Vrabes. I want to see this offense transition. I want to see the weapons be more, take it to the next level. Like, let's spin. And then, guys, the biggest question heading into the offseason, the offensive line, the weapons, the defense. What is the biggest question? The biggest question for me would be the weapons. We got Romeo Dobbs. We got some nice pieces that we picked up in the draft. Free agency was kind of good to us as well. I just want to see if our line is sustainable throughout the season. That's the one thing I want to see. Can our line sustain what we needed to do? That's it. Now, we're going to spin around the NFL. Spin around the NFL, guys. Let's spin. Now listen, Steelers, they did some news. They did some, look, guys. It wasn't no news, honestly. And I have the NFL headlines up there because I really was like, it's no news, but we're gonna get into it because come on, Pittsburgh. 1 year deal, Aaron Rodgers returns. Wow. Okay, that's the news. He does have weapons to throw to. However, again, it's no news. Hold up. All right. Ooh. All right. Here we go. All right. There we are. Right there. Let me just get my screen right there. Okay. Now let me come over here. Slide this. All right. Now they already did this. That's crazy. All right. And this is the post schedule release power rankings. Mm. They got Denver at number one. Ooh, Wolski. That's crazy. We are number seven. We top 10 though. We are top 10, but we're not going there yet. Okay, we're not there yet. All right. So again, all right. Okay, guys. So anyway, we got Aaron Rodgers re-signing amidst all the pressure that the Steelers were feeling. Amidst all the pressure that the Steelers were feeling. I mean, there was a lot of pressure there. Don't get it wrong. Don't get it twisted. The guys, they were feeling some pressure. All right. How much pressure lands on Pittsburgh after major roster moves in the short term push or a long term plan? Now, listen, short term push, they get Rodgers. They get this 1 year deal. Um, they get a nice roster. They have drafted Drew Aller. They have Will Howard. They still got Mason Rudolph. Their defense is kind of aging. Pittsburgh. It's a short term push, but you need a long term plan. I heard somebody tell me one time that the Pittsburgh Steelers were the New York Jets, but just a functioning version of an organization. I'm like, damn, it kind of makes sense. Hands down. It kind of makes sense when you think about it like that. Because the Jets are dysfunctional, but Pittsburgh is just everywhere. So this little boost that they got with the Rodgers coming back for a 1 year deal, guys, is just a short term little whatever you want to call it. Now, schedule storylines. Oh, good transition for us right now, guys, because right now we have post schedule release power rankings. That is perfect. Now, listen, schedule just dropped. Which contenders got the toughest road? I know we had the top five. I just posted it on our shorts, and it was man. Listen, we got a tough schedule. A lot of teams got a tough schedule. Arizona is one of those teams, and they have some wow. Now, who else? Right now, we got the post-release power rankings that Fox NFL News decided to drop. I don't know why Fox Sports NFL decided to drop. I said Fox NFL. Fox Sports News decided to drop this. But guys, this is crazy. They got the Broncos ranked 1. After the Broncos disappeared. Okay, I'm gonna leave them alone. They gotta come to Foxborough week 17. I'll be waiting on them. I will be waiting. Anyway, there it is. Now, which team quietly got favorable schedules? Hmm, that's a good question. This, you know. But we got the post schedule release power rankings. These are some interesting power rankings. Let's run through them, guys, and let's check it out. Here we go. All right, so we got Denver at 1. Cardinals are dead last. Raiders ranked 30th. That's some shit right there. And look at this. My Patriots are ranked 7th between Buffalo and the Jags. Now, do I like that? No. I really, honestly don't. I don't like it. But I really, it's too early to be talking about some damn. And this is the Fox Sports NFL writer Ralph Fachincio. This is his power rankings. Hmm. 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 See, this we should be in the top 5, but Super Bowl here we come. Oh, he got the Bears. Okay, Bears fan. He's number 9. Ooh, boy, look, stop it. We're down 1 spot, and Buffalo moves up 1. See, these people are delusional. They got the Rams at 2. I mean, if we had to do a power rankings off a post schedule release, I couldn't do it. Like I would have, like I need action, like because as a fan, of course, everybody's gonna want to put their team where at least up there. Like honestly, I can't see Eagles, Seahawks. Like come on, Seahawks pretty much damn near got gutted. Bengals technically got better. The Ravens really new head coach, new system in place. Buffalo I mean, Patriots. Y'all keep sleeping on disrespectful 7. That means we're getting a 7 ring this year. Look at that. Number 7. Here we come. I'll take that. I would take that. I would take that. That means we might be getting our 7th ring this year. How about that? See the signs on the walls, guys. Go Pats. Please hit that like button when you come through the door and give your boy a follow if you don't mind. Sub to the channel. All that good stuff. All right. So, all right. Rumors the Panthers are not expected to extend Bryce Young before the 2020. What? Young was expected to sign a massive deal. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. Make no sense. Stupid. Okay. All right. Week one matchups. Here we go. Week one. You guys already know who it is kicking it all off, so don't worry. We're going to take care of business. Don't worry. So we're going to go with our worst to first candidates, Chicago Bears, Tennessee Titans. What do you people thinking? Chicago. Look, week one. Week one. They take on the Panthers. That's a W, right? That should be. Oh boy, that should be a W. Then you got. Oh, I'm just looking at this week. I mean, Jets and the Titans. Robert Saleh gets his old team, and that should be interesting. You got two revamped teams that are facing each other: Dolphins and the Raiders. Mm, 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 mm. Let's see. Hmm. All right, Buffalo and the Tech. Now that should be a rematch right there because Josh Allen got embarrassed in Tech and at Houston. They're back in Houston. They back in Houston, guys. They're back in Houston. So we're talking. Ooh wee. Oh my goodness, guys. We're talking Browns and the Jags. I mean, week one will be it's week one. All right, Minnesota and Green Bay is a good one. Jets and Tennessee is going to be interesting. Bucks and Bengals definitely. Lions and Saints. We got Colts and the Ravens should be good. Should be Lamar and maybe Danny Dimes, but definitely Baltimore. I mean, Bills and Texans. Yeah, definitely. And depends on who the quarterback is for Falcons and Pittsburgh. Maybe. But Commanders and Eagles, yeah, it could be a good one because that's the Sunday evening game. So they got us losing. Man, come on, 11-6. Man, I had us winning the Seahawks game, winning the Jacksonville game. I mean, I don't think we lose in Chicago. I don't lose to the Chargers. I don't think we lose. See, I don't think we lose 6 games. That's a difference. I don't think we lose 6 games. I say we lose 3, so it's not that bad. Dang, 9 NFL players are now Jacksonville cops. What? All right. The Patriots wide receiver Keyshawn Booty has continued to work out away. Rice notes the Romeo Downs didn't mention Booty when speaking about. I mean, I wouldn't read too much into it. I wouldn't read too much into it, guys. I don't know. All right. Him and his new wife have been reportedly. I've been heard that story right there, guys, that he's been looking for houses in New England. So definitely. Odds to win the Super Bowl on Kalshi. All right. Let's see. Wait, man. Wait, bro. Why we not? Wait. That's crazy. We got a 4% chance. Disrespectful. Disrespect. All right. Aaron Rodgers makes the Pittsburgh Steelers AFC North title and Super Bowl contenders. Yeah. Okay. We will see, champ. Some odd reason I don't believe that that's going to happen this year. For odd reason, I don't believe it. All right. Aaron Rodgers, just because he comes back for this farewell send off tour, guys, does not mean it's going to happen. And of course, my boy is going to lead back. We already went to Super Bowl. He wants to get back to there. Let's go, Drake, man. He's getting back there. Uh-huh. All right, here we go. Predicting all of the 2026 division winners. We are going to win the division again. Like I said, I predicted this anyway. Guys, so we're division winners. Winners. So, again, the worst to first candidates, definitely Bears. They got the Texans, of course, my Patriots. The Bengals get the North. The Giants pull it off in the East. Wow. I don't know if Carolina can pull it off again. But the Chargers, that would be interesting. The Rams. All right, now my hot take is going to be I think one team everyone is sleeping on right now, guys. Guess who? New England Patriots. If the offense takes a leap and May develops again faster with the right development with the line, we're definitely running the East again. People, people, listen to me. Again, all signs are pointing to us returning back to greatness. I have nothing to say. I have nothing to say. I mean, honestly, we are definitely we're here. The predictions. As I Twitter scroll, you see it for yourself. There are people in this. Just the schedule release. As we're getting here, my hot take segment. I'm telling you, one team yet again, my New England Patriots. Not just being biased. I'm not just calling it out. I'm just telling you what it is. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. All right. Okay. So back to Twitter scroll, guys. Anyway, 17 Sundays until week one, guys. All right. We kick it off with my Patriots and Seahawks. Revenge rematch. Huh. Beautiful. We get our rematch. Point blank period. I don't want to hear it. Guys, let it build. Let it build. Then we have Rams and 49ers. Thursday night, Netflix. That's crazy. Sunday is Bills and Texans. A rematch. I remember the Texans defense had Josh Allen running for his life, looking like a flunky. They just dog walk Buffalo that game. Then we have the Jets with that new offense and Aaron Glenn in his second year. And then we have the former coach of the Jets, Robert Saleh, with Brian Daboll. The two New York coaches teamed up in Tennessee to try and do something, and now they get to show off this new offense that is supposed to be the new Titans. Now we get to a good game that is actually probably worth watching besides the rematch that is the Bills and the Texans, the Ravens and the Colts. Now Danny Dimes should be back. Daniel Jones should actually be back. And Lamar and the new mentor Ravens, we should see what they're working with. This should be interesting. Now, depending on if Deshaun Watson doesn't break his ankle or do anything crazy, we get to see Deshaun Watson, Trevor Lawrence with the new haircut, and we get to see what the Jags look like after coming off of that departure from the postseason. But we get to see the Browns and their new head coach come out there and try to do something. But again, here comes the Bears. And we just seen where Carolina said they're not going to extend Bryce Young, allegedly. So we get to see if Bryce Young continues on that trajectory that he was on last season. And with the Panthers, this is the thing. They won the division. The Bears, they won their division, right? So can these two teams keep that same energy and momentum? Like can they still, do their thing? And then we have the Detroit Lions and the New Orleans Saints. The Saints will travel up there to face the gambling man, Dan Campbell. Now, I want to know if Jared Goff and them Lions, oh gosh, if it's going to be better than it was last year, because I think it's make it or break it for Jared Goff, and this is the Shuck era right now in New Orleans. They got the weapons. They've revamped. I mean, let's see if the Saints are back. Then we got the Bucks and the Bengals. Now that game right there, Joe Burrow, that new defense, that new offense, guys. They already have the Bengals looking like they're going to win the AFC North, and the Bucks. Well, let's just say they're kind of mad because they didn't win the NFC South. Mike Evans left and went west. So now you got Godwin, Emeka, Abuka, Ibuba, or Ibiba, Emeka. You know what I'm saying? McMillan, and you got some other people. So guys, there's a new looking Bucks down there. Um, mm, that should be interesting between Baker and Burrow. Should be a little brawl. Then we got the Falcons and the Steelers. Now it depends on who's the quarterback for Atlanta. Is it Penix? Is it Tua? Does Michael Penix come back in enough time? And we already know Rodgers is back. He has some weapons now. They drafted Jeremy Bernard out of Alabama. I mean, listen, we got to face Pittsburgh week number 2. So I'm interested in seeing how they look against Atlanta. And now we come to at the new look Cardinals, who drafted a quarterback after letting Kyler go to Minnesota. Jacoby Brissett will be the starter. They have a new head coach. Arizona is probably got one of the toughest schedules, right? They have to go to LA to take on Jim Harbaugh and the Chargers, who built a line back up, who pretty much gave Justin Herbert a brand new look. Like, god damn, this is going to be interesting. Then they're at 425, so everybody's going to see this new look offense. Then we get a rivalry. That's an NFC North rivalry. So my Patriots will be playing the NFC North. So we get to see both of these teams on display. We get to see what Jordan Love's going to do without Romeo Dobbs, and we get to see him with this new offense that they got. This is going to be interesting. Then we get to see what Kyler Murray does with this new Vikings team. With the addition of Jawan Jennings, Justin Jefferson, Addison. Yeah, Addison's still over there. So we get to see how them rivals match up. Then we get the whole entire new Dolphins. I mean, brand new Dolphins, a brand new Miami Dolphins, and a brand new Las Vegas Raiders. 2 new teams. They gave us 2 new teams on Fox at 425. Tom Brady might be calling his own team, right? That's crazy. Then we get the NFC East Commanders. The NFC East start off playing each other. We get the Commanders and the Eagles. And then we get the Cowboys and the Giants. So we get Jerry and we get the Giants, which is John Harbaugh, new head coach, new look Giants. Jackson Dart coming back. Cam Scatterboo should be back. Oh, this is going to be fun to see. We got to see if how Malik Neighbors looks. That should be interesting. Then, in defense that the Cowboys have put together, we want to see how that looks. So, week 1 kicks off with some decent games. Now that we've went through week 1 and looked at them and thought about them, guys, I gotta say, god damn, honestly, 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 this could be, and then this could be some shit. We could be in for some shit here. We could be in for some shit. I'm just saying, it could be some shit. But week 1, it could be an interesting slate of games. However, and just thought about that. But all right. All right. My Patriots, we have 5 primetime games. Cleveland has 1. The Saints got 1. The Colts got 2. 3, 4s, and look at this. Rams got 7. They got the most primetime games. These 5 teams right here have 0. Hmm, 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 hmm. I'm just saying. It's not a shock. It's really not a shock, but you know. And the Super Bowl will be February 14th. My Patriots. I hope we will be in there. Now, guys, I talked to my coworkers at work and I told them about this. Man, the uproar. I was like, because one's an Eagle fan and the other one's a Colts fan. And they didn't understand about the best duo. And I was telling them, this is the best duo. Unfortunately, it just happened to be a damn New England Patriot. Just, yeah, I was just, it doesn't help that, it didn't help my arguments, but you know, I understand. However, all right, Giants are expected to sign Odell Beckham after June 1, so a lot of people looking to add to their roster maybe after June 1. I can see that, you know, totally can see it. Man, what the heck? Oh my god, wait a minute. I just gotta get to this shit. All right, so we got the Cavs and the Knicks gonna be in the finals, the Eastern Conference Finals. All right. All right, so CJ Stroud has been working out this off season. He better be working out this off season because guess what? I don't know what happened last season to him. I really don't know what happened to him last season, guys. Cause shit, he just fell apart. I don't know. All right, all right. So which team got the easiest schedule, right? NFL schedule: Broncos, Browns among 5 teams with the most favorable 17 game slates. Okay, all right. Strength of schedule: Cleveland Browns ranked 5, Denver Broncos ranked 4. Number 3, the Baltimore Ravens. And number 2, the Detroit Lions. And number 1, Atlanta Falcons. So, guys, the easiest schedules, right? See that? They gave them people the easiest schedule. What the? Like, come on. This is crazy. Oh, boy. Browns, Saints. Hold on. I'm going to put it up right now for you. Here we go. Easiest schedule right here. 2026 schedule. Broncos, Browns among teams with the most favorable 17 game slates. Folks, you can't make this up. You can't make this one up here. Okay. Let's go. Here we are.
On the way they ended the season, and I raise you what I actually think is the easiest schedule in the NFL this year, and that is the Cleveland Browns, because not only do they have pretty little and low expectations on what they will actually do this year, especially with the quarterback question that has not been resolved out there yet. They also parted ways with Jim Schwartz, who was coordinating that defense. They didn't do much to change their defense around either. And so nobody's really expecting them to go out and catch the league by storm. And the league schedule makers clearly aren't either, because they just said, hey, stay at home for a huge chunk of the end of the season, weeks 10 through 14. They're just sitting there. They're just at home. They're just hanging out, taking on opponents. Come on down. Come to Cleveland. Come play us.
One primetime game for the Browns, so they were not one of the 5 teams that don't have a primetime game. It's against the Steelers week 4. Other than that game, they were at 1 p.m. Eastern 16 other weeks. That's
nice
incredible.
It's nice to know where you're going to be at any given time. You just at home and at 1 p.m.
It's a beat writer's dream.
And that's the thing. Year to year, so many things can change. But we feel pretty confident that the Cleveland Browns will remain the Cleveland Browns. But sometimes, every once in a while, there's a Derek Anderson season in there. Every once in a while, somebody will sneak up and surprise you. Who's that going to be this year?
Guys, so if you missed that, I'm going to rewind that back. If you missed that, here it is right here.
Comfortable based on last year's opponent's win percentage. That's when the Browns have the easiest schedule. The New Orleans Saints have the second easiest schedule, followed up by the Bengals in the tie between the Colts and the Falcons at exactly 465. So everything that all adds up. It says the Colts and the Falcons have the exact same difficulty of schedule, but only one can have the easiest schedule to you. The whole NFL, Greg. Who has the easiest schedule?
I went with the Saints. I thought it had to be a team from the NFC South, ultimately, because I think that's the easiest division. You don't have any super-duper stars, and you do have a very tough start against the Lions and the Ravens, certainly. But after that, there's a lot of soft spots in this schedule with the Raiders, with all the different division games, and it's a couple straight seasons where they've had, on paper, one of the
Saints got the easiest schedule.
And I usually dismiss strength of schedule going into the season, but you know who had the easiest schedule on paper going into last season? It was the New England Patriots. And it ended up playing out that way. Not just that it was an advantage, but after the season, it looked like one of the easiest schedules. And it's the reason why they won 14 games versus winning, let's say, 10 or 11, even if they were above expectations. I don't think the Saints will be that good, but I think they're going to get assisted along the way.
I see your Saints choice here, and I would posit that the expectations are higher based on the way they ended the season. And I raise you what I actually think is the easiest schedule in the NFL this year, and that is the Cleveland Browns, because not only do they have pretty little and low expectations on what they will actually do this year, especially with the quarterback question that has not been resolved out there yet. They also parted ways with Jim Schwartz, who was coordinating that defense. They didn't do much to change their defense around either. And so nobody's really expecting them to go out and catch the league by storm. And the league schedule makers clearly aren't either, because they just said, hey, stay at home for a huge chunk of the end of the season, weeks 10 through 14. They're just sitting there. They're just at home. They're just hanging out, taking on opponents. Come on down. Come to Cleveland. Come play us.
One primetime game for the Browns, so they were not one of the 5 teams that don't have a primetime game. It's against the Steelers week 4. Other than that game, they were at 1 p.m. Eastern 16 other weeks. That's
nice
incredible.
It's nice to know where you're going to be at any given time. You just at home and at 1 p.m.
It's a beat writer's dream.
And that's the thing. Year to year, so many things can change. But we feel pretty confident that the Cleveland Browns will remain the Cleveland Browns. But sometimes, every once in a while, there's a Derek Anderson season in there. Every once in a while, somebody will sneak up and surprise you. Who's that going to be this year?
Unfortunately, they already said it's the Saints, the Browns, the Falcons, the Colts. Oh my God, they got the easiest schedules, guys. That is the wildest. All right. Season 22 for Aaron Rodgers is on the way. One more year for Mr. Rodgers. Yes. All right. Which team has the toughest NFL schedule? Boy, the toughest schedules. All right. NFL division champs. Can the Eagles repeat as the East champs? That's the question. I mean, that'll be one of the questions this year. Okay, so the Texans did add David Montgomery to their running back room. It's bound to get really scary in Houston, guys. Zaire Franklin confident in the Packers' trajectory. When you've got Jordan Love and Michael Parsons, you got a chance. This is true, but hey, it is what it is. The Rams lead with 7 primetime games this season. That is crazy. Week 1, week 2, week 3, week 5, week 12, week 30. Look at, there's something wrong with them, bro. They really are. There's something wrong with the NFL. They need to stop. All right, so he rocking number 4, that rookie red Premier. Everything look tight. That red uniform. He does look tight, guys. All right, Jordan Tyson. Tom Brady walking a red carpet. Okay, guys, here we go. Okay, so Mike McCarthy have won 107 games together, including playoffs, 9th most. And then he coached starting QB and shy of Marv Levy, Jim Kelly. Okay. So they're trying to tell us that they're trying to break a record. Okay. So we can get ready for this. We can finally get ready for them to unite in something to happen. All right, cool. Guys, I don't buy into the Pittsburgh Steelers probably doing the same thing they did last year. Maybe. All right. Let's just say that. I don't know. Trevor Lawrence, an elite quarterback. I wouldn't say elite just yet. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. Scratching the surface, not yet. Man, come on. You gotta stop. All right. I gotta stop. Most improved team in the AFC North. All right, we got. I don't know about that. I honestly don't know. All right, Kansas City Chiefs could have, should have been linked to Stephon Diggs rumors. Guys circulating that have a 1-year, $10 million deal. Mahomes to Diggs, could it be something? I don't know. I heard Diggs to the Commanders, Diggs to a number of things. I'm definitely looking at this sophomore. Look at it. We got, because we played in week 7. I can't wait. The Cowboys have 6 primetime games, while the Jets, Dolphins, and Cardinals, and Titans, and Raiders have 0. The NFL has high hopes for Dallas to make a run this season. It's clear who's America's football team. This is ridiculous. Okay, this is the Cowboys' new look defense. They really did, go out and get a defense. However, the 49ers and Bengals are expected to be a potential team that will. Now, I did know or did hear that the Niners are trying to unite the Bosa brothers together out there. Now, if they're trying to get him out of June 1, that would be a deal. I can see that happening. So that could be one of the cases right there. The Bosa brothers could unite, but the Bengals bringing him in definitely could do something. All right, so Deshaun Watson definitely hit it off. I knew he would. I don't know why people are not understanding that this guy has been putting in the work. And undrafted free agent Miles Montgomery chose to sign with the Patriots because of the opportunity. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. I love it. Let's go, my boy. Let's work. Let's get to work, guys. Kayshon Boutte has been working away from the Patriot facility. He could be part of the upcoming AJ. I see. I don't want him to go, but I mean, you hate this business. Business sucks. I ain't gonna lie to you. The business side of the NFL does suck. I don't want Boutte to go, but damn it, it is what it is. Patriots Sunday morning thought dump. I like Pop Douglas. He can clearly be a dynamic, deep threat with Drake made, but his body type and skill set doesn't seem to fit with the receivers the Patriots want on the roster. Dobbs, A.J. Brown, Mac Hollins, all big body guys who clearly the Patriots want wide receivers who can be dynamic but block very well. They want to be very physical and be able to run the ball very effectively. Run the ball effectively. When they need 1 yard and opportunity knows, oh Lord, we're bringing up that 1 yard thing again. Okay, I remember that. AJ Brown is perfect fit for the offensive body type. They also think they can replace the production of Kayshon Boutte with Dobbs or Brown. I don't. I want Boutte to stay, bro. Like, come on. All right, Aaron Rodgers, Mason Rudolph, Will Holland, and Drew Aller. You know how that dish is going. And our home games, guys. Those are our home games. The roller coaster ride begins. Year 2 is time for him to break out like he did what he was doing at the other school where he was at. All right. Amon Ra. Oh my! I expect them to cut up this year. Anthony Richardson's on staying with the Colts. I just want to work hard and consistently think about my opportunity that I have now and try to take advantage. So Anthony Richardson is staying with the Colts. Okay. All right. So he's now. So now they're going to keep him. All right. So they're going to keep him. I mean, the Raiders definitely have a no-look offense, but that don't mean nothing. They still got to use it, trust me. All right. And it's the Buffalo Bills schedule. I don't know if they're going to win all those games, guys. I could just be a hater, but I'm not. The Seahawks have a 36% chance to win 13-plus games next season. Ha, ha, ha. They're starting off week 1 with a loss. I'm sorry. I'm taking that to the bank. Week 1 as a loss, okay? I don't want to hear it. You might as well just go ahead. And that's sad. My Michigan Wolverines is not in there. But that's okay. We got LSU number 6. That's crazy. College football. I haven't got into my college football yet, but we're going to start getting back into that, guys. I got to hook up with my boy, East Coast, Gridiron, Apex. Get some notes from them because they be doing all that college in-depth, But, we'll team up with them for some information. However, the best start in the NFC East. Look at this. That's crazy because Jackson Dart got to start off with the Cowboys. Dak got to start off with the Giants. They got to face each other, and that's going to be they're going to eat each other first. No Diddy. But y'all get what I'm saying. Like, it's going to be fun. All right, so the Jaguars, look at this. Parker Washington, Britton Strange, Jacoby Myers, and Brian Thomas. So we already know who we're going to be facing when we got Jacksonville on the radar for week 3. We already know. So with that being said, guys, you know what it is, guys. Thank y'all for tuning in. We will be back tomorrow after work for the Monday edition of the Clutch Sports Media 365 Patriot Blitz. I'm your host, Jay's Perspective. Of course, this is the late night edition of the Patriot Blitz. Stay tuned, stay clutch. And remember, we gone. Let's go. Go Pats.